The Greater Denver USBC presents the 2024 Greater Denver USBC Queens Tournament. The Greater Denver USBC presents the 2024 Greater Denver USBC Queens Tournament. The Greater Denver USBC presents the 2024 Greater Denver USBC Queens Tournament. The Greater Denver USBC presents the 2024 Greater Denver USBC Queens Tournament.
Okay, welcome to the 2024 Greater Denver USBC Queens Tournament. I'm here with Mr. Hernandez.
Thank you very much, Mr. Warner.
Thank you.
Pleasure to be here.
This is an awesome field.
Yes, definitely. It's good to see a lot of women players today.
Absolutely.
We're going to see the youngins all the way up to the experienced level players. So
Absolutely.
It's going to be fun to watch if you guys are watching with us. So.
We have some past champions in the building.
Yes,
Sharon
we do.
Powers.
Michelle Malley.
Jennifer Couples. See?
Uh,
I knew I'd get the last one.
Yeah, no, there's one more in here. Where is she? There's a few.
There's
in here,
a few.
So.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But there's some players also. We're going to get a roster here in a few minutes. But just looking out there, we've got Kelly Zapp. We've got
Emily Eckhoff was a past champion.
Yeah, how are we forgetting Emily?
I don't know.
Shame on you.
That's your fault, brother.
And Duchess, past champions, Ellen Stewart and Becky
Oh,
Gee.
yes.
Awesome.
Those are the youngest, the young ones.
Those are the middle average.
Middle
Youngest
average?
are the
Okay,
Princess.
yeah, that's true. So
Princess, that division is the junior division. The last year's champion has moved on to college. That was Katie Perez.
Oh, yes.
So she is in Iowa, I do believe, as we
Nice.
speak.
Nice.
So we will have a new champion this year. We have, of the Princess division, I think there's 10 of them bowling. And in the Duchess, there's 37
Roughly.
or 31.
Yeah.
And then Queens is 37 or 31. Those two I got backwards, forwards and
All right.
backwards. So, again, we'll get a roster here in a minute. But just looking out there, we've got Angie Datos in the house.
Oh, there's a lot out here.
Yes.
So if we start down there on 1 and 2, you got Sharon Powers, Michelle Malley, Kathy Howells, Karina Grasso.
Yep, Karina just bowled very well, regional.
Yep, out in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, I believe.
Absolutely,
So I had
bowled well.
I went and chatted with her for a few minutes, congratulated her on her TV show.
There we go.
First appearance, so told her how great she bowled, and and that's kind of about it. And I let her go from there. So
Absolutely.
she was nervous as can be. I don't see how anybody couldn't be, but that's just the way it is.
Yeah,
So.
she bowled well. She's coming a long way.
Yep. So and then on 3 and 4, you had, from what I remember, you had Chloe Harmon or Herman.
Yep.
Was it Herman?
Herman.
Herman. Yep.
Well, soon her name will be changing, so we don't have to worry about it.
Going to be a more.
She will be a more.
You have Carrie Anders down there.
She just won Rocky Mountain Rocky Mountain Tour Ladies not too long ago.
Yeah, about a month or two ago.
Yeah, she's bowling really well.
Let's see. There's a couple more down there. Let's see. You got Michelle Schaefer down there.
Yep.
Tanya Garcia, Michelle Malin.
Michelle Malin, high average in the state.
Yep. You got a.
Yeah, see, you thought it was going to be easy.
Well, I'm too short. I can't see it with all these people over here.
There's a lot of people in here. Lots of people in here, which is a great thing.
Yes,
this is awesome.
Very good thing. So, yeah, it's hard for me to see. We'll wait for the roster to get out here to help you guys out. A little too short here. So just from what we can see, I believe we said Kelly's up.
Yep, she's
Jennifer
up now.
Couples. We got Gianna Panetta.
Chelsea Townsend.
We got
Harmony Trin.
Let's see.
Christina Marshall.
Christina Marshall. We got a Tina Lockwood. Fran Lowry.
We got
Tamika. What's her last name? She is with Jeff Delaney. I'm going to say. I'm not even going to guess. We'll just let it be. What else we got? Who else we got out here? Oh, we got Niram out here. She's out here.
Bailey.
Bailey Niram.
Yep.
We got Nara, Haley Howard. Nara is one of our Mongolian players. She's been around for quite a while. So
absolutely.
I really enjoyed her game. I've helped her out a little bit in my time. So.
when you knew what you were talking about.
Yes. Let's see here. We've got one of our own Team Neo players, or should I say Neo Prism Media players, Lucia.
Yep.
She's out here bowling.
Absolutely.
She's in the Princess division, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Let's see.
Then we have, I'm trying to look over there, Lawson.
Bobby Lawson. Yep.
She was heckling me earlier, so I'm going to heckle her when she comes by.
So, and just keep in mind, the names we were giving off are just notables and people that we see a lot of. And don't take offense if we don't mention somebody certain today, but we will get there.
Absolutely.
I see a Rachel Ray as well. The bowler, not the cook.
That is true. That is true. So it's going to be a fun day. They're going to bowl 6 games of qualifying.
Nice.
Then they're going to do the top 8 of the Queens will advance to elimination.
Okay.
Top 6 of the Duchess.
Okay.
First 2 obviously will get buys for the first round. And then for the Princess division, they are doing stair step.
Oh,
so they're going directly into the stair step for the Princess division. So later, what we're going to do is when we get to that point, we will have a separate stream for the Princess division.
I like
so
it.
if you want to just go watch that and just watch that finals while the elimination rounds are going on for the Duchess and Princess, or Duchess and Queens, we'll have that for you.
Excellent.
So got a lot of things going on.
What do you
got? The little one over on 23. I'll get her name. It's dropping right off the top of my head. She just bowled JBT and came in second. Or no, she won. She won her division. She did win her division, yes.
Yes.
She is awesome. All
right, yeah. So as we're just getting started, we're about the second, third frame in the first game. So we've got a long day of good bowling today. So,
absolutely.
Do we have the pattern notables up top?
Yes, we do have a pattern here. So let me go ahead and stroll that out for you.
Get that out of the way real quick.
So they are bowling on.
It's going to be a 39-foot pattern.
Yep.
It's going to be 29.2 mils.
Yes, sir.
It looks like they're using ice and current for conditioners. So it looks
pattern built by Mr. Kelso.
Yep, it's a 5-to-1 ratio. So not terribly hard, but not terribly easy.
Correct.
So.
And the surface here, topography, he took that into consideration. So you didn't want to make it hard. And then with the topography being almost impossible, so then you ease it up a little bit, and it's still going to play a little harder.
Yes, definitely. Definitely true. So it should be fun. The pattern looks like it should hold up. And in a way, I kind of, just by the way it's built, it looks like it's going to play in favor of just about everybody playing today, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
So
we do have a few left-handers out there.
Yeah.
The one thing we do not have, two-hander.
Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing.
Yeah, we haven't. The young two-hander females are coming along, but
are they?
They're not here yet.
I've only seen a couple, but
yes, they're just not here just yet.
Okay, all right, that's good to hear.
But we got, like I said, we got a lot of players in house. It's going to be a fun watch. I wouldn't be surprised if we see. I'm going to call it. I think we're going to see a 300 today.
You think so?
I think so.
All right, I'm going to say we're going to see at least 3 games over 270.
Wow.
That's my prediction.
there we go. There we go.
That's just a guess. So.
And then also in the house, and what we're showing her here in a minute is Kinley Jocelyn, sorry. She won JBT when it was here 2 weeks ago.
Was it 2 weeks ago?
Mhm.
Yeah.
She won very first one that she attended, bowled in the handicap division, and she's going to be up here right there. Yep, perfect. She's awesome. She's in our junior program. 2 little sisters. She is awesome. Coached by Mr. Diaz.
Nice. I like it.
She's a little stressed right now, but she's okay. She's gonna.
What can she be stressed at that age?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness.
What's for lunch? That should be your biggest concern.
Not even that.
So during game 1, we're going to take a little break from commentary. We'll let you guys watch this for a little bit. We'll be back in just a couple moments.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, we have a roster.
Oh, we do.
Yes, sir.
I don't even know how to spell Coal Creek.
It starts with a C.
Yes, I see that.
1 and 2. Karina Grasso, Katrina Suthers, Rose Birch, Kathy Howes, Sharon Powers, Michelle Malley. Sharon Powers. She's won some event 3 times.
Ah, the little asterisks. I like that.
Absolutely. Then, lanes 3 and 4.
Lanes 3 and 4, we are going to have Jennifer Cornett, Katrina Waterman, Monica Garcia, Chloe Harmon, Carrie Anders, and Naomi Kennedy.
Awesome.
Kennedy. Not Kennedy, Kennedy.
There we go. We got 5 and 6, Michelle Schaefer, Amy Wagner, Ostra Matthews, Michelle Malin, Mary Jo Turner.
Nara Sagdar.
Yep, there we go. That's why I got you here,
Yep.
because I don't like butchering people's names. 7 and 8, Nicole Solano, Amanda Noswell, Brenda Tabucci, Ellen Stewart, Anna Parker, and Alice. See if you get me this one.
Fendick?
Yep.
Fendick?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll go with that.
Awesome. 9 and 10, we have Callie Belton, Alex Robinette, Tamika Robinette,
Robinette, that's who it
Robinette,
was.
there
Yeah,
you go.
Robinette.
Mackenzie Hedrick, Cindy Joes, Jennifer Goldsdorf, and Angie Dato. Hall of Famer Angie Dato, by the way.
Oh, yeah, she did make it in, huh?
Yep.
Or at least nominated, anyway.
11 and 12, Rhonda Copeland, Brenda Tripp, just shot 800, not recently.
Brenna.
Brenna, sorry.
Not
I
Brenda.
always say that.
Yeah, see,
And
she's going to come up here and smack
Smack
you around
me.
for a while.
Exactly. Megan Emerson, Jennifer Fountain, Isabel Ping, and Carla Lewis.
And
13
then
and 14.
13 and 14, we're going to have Bailey Nerum, Kayla Wood, Regine Howard, Brandy Fulmer, Heather Smile, Brittany Pruitt, Fran Lowry.
Awesome.
On 15 and 16, we're going to have Austin Morin. That's interesting. Right there.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Tina Lockwood, Harmony Tran, Christina Marshall, Kinley Joslin, and Wanda Ellis. 17 and 18, we're going to have Chelsea Tonsing, Justine Jones, Michelle Martinez, Kelly Zaff, Jillian.
Chasen?
Is that what that is?
I think so.
Jason? Okay. And Crystal Castano.
You got that, but you're going to get Chasen?
Yeah, it is what it is. Dude. Some of those simple words are hard.
Absolutely.
Or names, I'm sorry. 19 and 20, you're going to have Devin Jacober, Jennifer Couples, Tina Seagroves, Punshaw Grish, Haley Howard, Gianna Panetta.
Yep.
21-22, you're going to have Dawn Rotella, Jamie Adams, Kaylee Brock.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Danae?
Danae Howells. Lucia Giambri.
There you go.
Trying to throw one at me there. And then Rachel
The
Ray.
easy one. There you go.
23 and 24 is going to be Rena Sable.
We will find that one out. I don't want to butcher that
yeah,
one.
That's
a good
going to
name.
be, she, I believe, is one of our, where's she at? I'm not even going to guess.
No.
Okay.
Casey Krantz.
You work on those. I'm going to try and pronounce that.
Then we got
Maya.
Or Mia. There you go. Bobby Lawson, Lori Meyer, and Emily Eckhoff. And we will find out who the C Bowler is on 23 and 24 here in just a moment.
One way or another. All right, we're back real quick. Got some comments on there from the bowling mom. What are they bowling on today? They are bowling on what they call the 2023 Denver Queen, or I'm sorry, 2024 Denver Queens. Let me throw a pattern up there real quick. It is going to be a 39-foot, 29.2 mils in volume, and it's going to be a 5-to-1 ratio. So that's what they are bowling on today. Mr. Solano, yes, we just switched it over. So hopefully you can see what you are wanting to see. So anything else? Got any comments, feedback? Please let us know.
We appreciate everybody watching. Again, we're roughly through game 1. Once we get a standing sheet, we'll let you know where people sit. It'll also be on our website at neoprismmedia.com, and hit that live stream link, and it'll take you to the standings once they get posted. Yep, game 1's coming to an end.
It's getting
this
there.
Is moving pretty quickly.
Yeah.
The women don't play around.
No.
Unlike the Masters, the women don't play around. They get going.
Well, I'm kind of walking them back and forth and
seeing some strings.
Seen a few strings. Watching a few players out there, and I already see them like the lanes are already starting to, for lack of better words, transition a little.
Okay.
From what I can tell, so I kind of figured that would happen because 90% of your players out here are going to be playing right around the second arrow. That is basically their A games.
Yep.
For all the women, not everyone, but most of them. So
yes.
yeah. So it would make sense that the pattern's going to break down. You're going to have a defined friction zone down there, right anywhere from basically the gutter to about 10-ish, depending on how you get to it. So
absolutely.
But yeah, that's kind of what we see. So, or at least what I'm seeing. Spares are definitely going to be key with all this friction. So
yeah, especially early.
Yeah.
Making your spares, like I said earlier. Seen a couple strings. Nothing. It's not like we went across the whole house and everybody's got the front 8.
No, it was down there on 1 and 2. Karina, she went 7-1, 7 spare, and now she's sitting
Got like
on
a 6-bagger or something?
Like 7?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Again, she's throwing it really good lately. She is on fire.
Yes, sir. So.
And we do see some of that, though. Some 5 counts.
Oof, that's a little harsh. Yeah.
We got a split on 15. What is that?
5-7. Yep. Let's see what's going on over here.
We got Rena getting ready to bowl. She just came back from Team USA trials.
Interesting.
She was out there for that. Awesome shot there. Struggled a little early. Looks like she has open spare, strike spare.
Got a spare conversion by Haley with that 5 count.
Nice.
Yep. The washout, as they say.
This is the super washout, right?
Super washout would be with the 7.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, she just had the basic 5 count washout. Super washouts with the 7. Basically get 4. Took out the middle of the rack.
Took the heart out.
Yeah,
took the heart
much.
out.
I've done that once or twice in my career. Just saying. Hi, everybody. Thank you for the broadcast today. Much appreciated. You're very welcome. Hi, everybody. I know you guys thought I was probably saying hi to everybody out there, but that is one of our commenters' names. So, all right, as we start to wrap up Game 1, we will get you some scores here shortly after Game 2 starts up.
Okay, we're heading into game 2.
Yeah, yes. So I didn't see a whole lot of high scores.
No. I think the high score 246.
I believe
Karina.
so. Yeah, I believe so. So
Grasso.
Karina Grasso.
Mr. Solano, yeah. Jeff Clark could not fit into his skirt, so he is not here.
Jeff sends his apologies. Ay. You're killing me, Solano.
Exactly.
Hey, by the way, where are you at?
He is. I know what he's doing.
What's he doing?
He was relegated to remodeling his bathroom. Mama said, hey, I need this bathroom done, so he is stuck doing his bathroom. So that's where he is at. I'm putting his business in the street right now, but that's what it is.
It's called honeydews. It's honey do this, honey do that. Welcome to the married life.
he said he started off with just a simple little $80 remodel, and all of a sudden,
yep, tear it all out, do
5
it again.
days later, he's still working on
it. And believe me, Solano, I do not miss those days. I've had 15 years of those days. Don't like them.
There you go.
So, but yeah, anyway. So hopefully we're doing all right. We're going to move some cameras around. Feel free to let us know what you want to see. We've got cameras 1, which is right in front of us, so that's going to be basically 14 through 19-ish. Camera 2 is going to be down there on the low end. It's going to be basically, we'll say 5 and 6 over to 9. Let's see. Camera 3 is going to be basically the other part of the low end, which is going to be 8 through 12. And then camera 4 is basically the high end, 21 through 24. So we're going to watch this one for a little bit. You got Sharon Powers. You got Karina Grasso.
Katrina Waterman.
Chloe Harmon.
Yep.
Let's see here. You got Kathy Howes over there.
Sharon?
Yep, mentioned Sharon. Carrie Anders.
I'm gonna bet you $500 that Sharon picks this 10 pin up. Do you want it?
Do I have an ID 10 stamped on my forehead?
It's the sure money right here. No doubts about it.
I'm my bad. An ID 10T on my forehead? Come on.
This is as close as sure money as possible right there.
You're killing me.
I was just trying to get some free money.
That's like saying, I bet you $1,000 is going to be a football game on today.
That is true. That is true.
Oh, this guy.
Get it.
Boy, don't. Oh,
Bang.
nice shot by.
Woo. That would be a Katrina Waterman. Nice spare there. That's 310. Malley up. Michelle Malley shot 300 in this tournament last time I was here.
Was that the year before?
Year before, yep. Because last year,
And it's funny, I told her she's got to keep her thumb on the ball. She's like, I know. I'm like, well, then do it. She's killing me. So.
She'll pick this up.
Yeah, she'll be all right.
Easy peasy. Yep. So she shot 300 on 13 and 14 last time I was here.
Yes,
she got a banner up.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I have that video still. Let me see when that actually was.
It was. I can tell you exactly what it was. Where'd that banner go? It's got a banner.
February 5th, 2022.
There you go. Told you it was over here. There you go.
Almost 2 years ago.
Absolutely.
Almost.
Mary Jo Turner. It's going to be up on 10. Start off with a strike. See if she can double here. That one's in a little bit. Crosses over.
I believe that's Ellen Stewart on 11.
Yes, sir.
Followed by.
Oh,
Oh,
couldn't get that 7 outs. Solano on 12. Nicole. Speaking of Solanos, there's one right there.
oh yeah. Look, I don't think that was her fault, buddy. You've been married for about 3-4 years now. That wasn't her fault. You should know better.
Exactly. Okay, there you go, Mary Jo. Nice spare there. Oh, that's got to hook a lot.
Has she got enough?
Oh,
almost.
yeah.
Almost.
Michelle Schaefer up on 10. There we go. Oh, close. Michelle's married to Russ Schaefer, who runs this tournament, does a phenomenal job every year.
Mm-hmm.
Keeps it very well organized.
He's pretty much the director
Yes.
of Greater Denver, that handles all the tournaments.
Yes, he does. He is very good at what he does on running these tournaments. He's got a set schedule, like today. Announcement started at 9:10. Practice is going to start at 9:20, and nailed every one of those times. The guy is really good. Father of
Hall of Famer Rick Schaefer.
There
And
you
speaking
go.
of him, he just dinged me on my phone. And yes, I'm way ahead of you on that, sir. Trust me. I think my suggestions are the typical in one ear and out the other. So sometimes you just got to know when to fold them.
Let's see, we'll go what's in front of us really quick. Let's see. We got Fountain, Jennifer Fountain. It's on 16. Bailey Nerum, nice strike there. She started off with an open, but doubled up. Brianna Tripp.
There you go.
See?
Don't, yeah.
It's only a couple times I had to get it wrong.
And it's not Brianna, it's Brenna.
Brenna. Tripp.
You
I'm
were
just gonna call her
close.
Tripp.
You were close.
B Tripp. How about that?
B Trip.
B Trip.
Ooh, I don't know. Better hope Papa Trip don't hear you. Good shot. by
Nice
her.
shot. Absolutely. Isabel Ping is on 16. Kayla Wood locked the 10 pin on 18. She's been getting it back. Start off with a double there.
All right. Let's see here. Let's move on over here to the end pair. Get a view over here real quick.
We got Panetta, Kelly Zapp. It's okay. Kelly, nice shot there. Kelly has a double.
Where we at?
We got Panetta on 23.
Justine Jones.
It's going to be a score correction.
Is it?
Maybe not.
I don't know. I can't see that far. We were just there. Let's go back to here. It's like deja vu.
Karina. Strike, spare, strike. Bang. Throwing it well.
Yes, she is.
And at the bottom of your screen, you just seen a second ago was Debbie McMullen. Talking about a longtime Hall of Famer right there.
Where?
She just walked by.
Oh, is she here?
Yes, she just walked by. She's not bowling, but she's in the house.
Yes, she is.
She is a legend here in Colorado.
Indeed, indeed.
Good shot there, Katrina. Nice shot there. Carrie Anders is going to be up on 8. Sharon left a 2-8. Oops, chop that.
I think we have a feeling we're going to see a lot of that.
Yeah, that's possible.
As
that
much
is very
friction is out there
possible.
already. Yeah.
That is possible.
I have a feeling
You're going to need to hit it on the light side.
Yes, sir.
Carrie came up a little short.
She left the left 5.
Yes.
I call that the left 5.
I call a bucket with a side of mashed potatoes.
Well, that's cool now. But she left 5, and they're all on the left side,
Absolutely.
so left 5.
Speaking of food,
What? What happened?
next month we are at Peak.
Oh, you're killing me.
And I was looking at their menu. I swear to you, last night I was looking at the menu.
Yeah?
And it says Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce.
No,
So I'm
this
thinking
was
that's
hot
what-
sauce.
It is
dude.
hot. Okay, so they
Yeah.
did have hot and barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the hot sauce we're in.
Yes,
okay,
it's
perfect.
the hot sauce.
Perfect. Okay.
The wing sauce.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. But they do have that still.
I hope so.
Oh, yeah, it was on the menu. No doubt.
You know what's going to be a bummer? If we get there, we're all hyped up for it. It's the same stuff, and it just ain't right.
It's probably going to be the case.
Oh, God, don't say that.
I'm gonna make somebody find the right stuff. I'll tell you that.
All right. Ooh.
Michelle Malin.
4-7 for Malin. All right. I'm going to go walk around, see what's going on.
Absolutely. Actually, we may. Well,
Where we
Chelsea's
at?
doing pretty good over there. She's starting to put the turkey open strike. So yeah, it's a little tricky. You can get there, and suddenly you put 2 or 3 or 4 together, then all of a sudden, bingo.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
So maybe we won't see 300 today. Maybe we're not. Maybe we won't see anything over 240.
No, I've got faith in these ladies.
So I do too, but it's playing really tricky. It's giving them a little bit, taking it away.
Yeah.
I'll give you a little bit, take it away.
No, and I think it's just one of those things where you get 3, 4 in a row, then you get a little too confident, a little too relaxed.
Yeah.
And then you either let one fly off the hand or you grab it too quick. And sometimes that's all it takes to just kind of put you in a hole real quick.
Exactly. And that's it. You got to stay concentrated through this whole thing.
Yep.
All right, yeah, let's go take a little tour. We'll be back in just a moment. Okay, looks like we're finishing up game 2. Uh, 15 or 16, our C bowler. I'll find out who that is. That is Brenna Tripp. Looks like she's got a nice game going.
Okay, we got any updates yet? No
Not
scores?
yet. They're
No?
still
No? Working on it?
That first one's always the toughest.
Okay.
Then
all
after
right.
that,
Well,
it goes a little smoother and quicker, faster.
yeah, it seems like everybody's tending to calm down a little bit from what some of the scores we see. I seen Lucia down there. She went front 5. Spare, and started stringing them again. So
Gotcha.
she was 240 pace when I left.
Good. And like I was saying earlier, Brenna Tripp on C on
Hey, all
Brenna.
right.
See, I told you exactly. I could be taught until the next tournament, and then you have to teach me again. But Brenna Tripp, I'm going to say it 100 times and it'll sink in.
Yes.
And she's bowling well, so I will be saying her name a lot today. She started off with spare, strike, spare, 5-bagger, 6-bagger. It's a nice way to be doing game 2. All right, there's another one.
You watching that here? And let's go over here real quick. Let's start our rotation again. Rotation. Hey, this is the center that has that cowboy burger, huh?
I have no idea.
It's got that egg in it. I think it is.
You mean let you in on a little secret?
Talk to me.
I haven't eaten red meat in probably over 15 years.
Don't know what you're missing.
Even better, I'm let you in on another little secret. Soda. I've had a soda, an actual soda, probably over 20 years.
Wow.
See, dude, come on, man.
I'm getting there. I've there for a while. I didn't drink soda for probably like 6 years.
Uh-huh.
And then probably within the last year or two, I have started drinking soda again. Now I'm starting to get back to not drinking it again.
Gotcha.
So we're doing okay.
There you go.
I've definitely cut way down. Let's put it that way.
Awesome. I just one day I decided I'm going to stop, and I stopped and said, hey, you know what? Don't even have a desire to do it. And in my mind, me personally, I believe if I could do anything or stop anything for 30 days, I'm done with it.
Right.
And so I stopped red meat for 30 days. Don't get me wrong. There's commercials come on TV, and they be trying hard to get me back in. But I'm like, no, I'm good.
I know you're thinking about it.
So it's tough. But
no, I feel you on that because when I started drinking sodas again, I was doing good because I was like, one a day, if that, one every 3 or 4 days, if that. Well, I did okay for, I don't know, maybe a month or two. Then it slowly went to 2 a week, 3 a week, 1 a day. I'm just like, oh, goodness. And then it was just bad. So.
There you go.
But hopefully.
Man, don't get me wrong. I got some habits.
Yeah,
don't
definitely.
Get me wrong. I got some habits. Chocolate is a killer to me. I love Lindor's. I love Reese's Pieces. I love Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Yeah, I love all the Reese's brands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So somebody asked me, could I give that up? And I was debating, and I was like, that would be my monumental task if I could pull that one off. That would be tough. But
see, my thing is I like Jolly Ranchers and Lemon Heads, the big Lemon Heads, not those little ones.
I used to eat, when I was in high school, I used to eat Skittles all the time. And I almost choked in the back of a car from Skittles, and I've never had them since.
Leave it to you.
I almost died. I swear to you, I was that close. I was in the back seat of the car, and I was like, you know what? I am done with these.
What, they brake check you or what?
No, they were. It was so. You got to envision back in probably mid '90s.
Uh-huh.
So Swizzle brother, his friend, they're in the front seat of the car. Stereo's just blasting, having a good old time. I'm in the back seat, just chowing down on some Skittles. And one just went down the wrong way.
Oops.
And I start choking, and I'm like, I'm not going to make, and I can't reach the front seat for some reason. And they're up there just because the music's going in. I'm like, oh, this is a way to go right here.
He's done.
Yeah, and then finally it opened. I was like, you know what? I threw the rest of them out. I am done with these things. I used to eat Skittles and Funyuns in school all the time.
Nice.
Every day. Had a hoodie.
Uh-huh.
Well, back then it was a pullover, and it had a pocket in the front.
Okay.
And I would just keep it full of Skittles and Funyuns.
So you were that guy.
Yeah. It's a wonder I'm still alive, to be honest with you. Eating all that stuff back in the day was just brutal. I look at it now, I'm like, what were you thinking?
Right. There's a lot of choices I made when I was younger, too, that I'm thinking now, like, wow, really, man? But it is what it is.
Is that 250 over there?
Looks like 230.
236,
Yeah,
yeah.
looks like 230.
No, that's not bad.
No.
Scores are getting up there.
We do apologize for not having any updates yet. We are waiting on the directors over at the USBC table to get us some scores, so we'll get those to you here shortly.
Once they get a rhythm and going, then it'll be faster. It's just that first couple, or just because people are moving everywhere, and you're just trying to figure out who's where.
Yeah. Also double checking and verifying scores as well, so that's usually
the last thing you want to do is get it wrong.
Mm-hmm. So, with that being said, we are getting close to ending game 2, so hopefully we'll have some scores for you here shortly. So we will be back here in a minute.
All right, back for game 3. And our pair in front of us, we got Angie Dato, Cole Solano, Lauren Stewart, Callie Benton.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Okay, we'll start with, we got some updates.
All right,
Standings.
let's start with the youngins.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's
After
see.
2, your leader, 1, Lucia Giambury.
All right. You got that one going.
exactly. She was at -32. Gianna Panetta is in second at -33. Oh, I guess it's minus. I'm doing the math in my head over here.
Yeah.
Jillian Chasen is -67 in third, and Alexa Robinette, is that it? Robinette is -81. So that's your top 4. So the current cut for the Princess is -81. Naomi Candy is right behind at -95, and Kayla Wood is in 6th at -99.
Wow.
Duchess,
Duchess, all
the
right.
middle
so-
division.
So in the top, what do we got? So Justine Jones, she is +2. She went 200, 202. That's pretty good. Then
Absolutely.
you got Tina Seagroves at -34. You got Rose Birch at -40. You got Devon
Jopiker, or Jopiker.
Jokober.
Yep.
Okay, all right. -41. Kaylee Belton at -51. Fran Lowry at -52. Then you got
Right there.
Erica.
Yes, yes.
So we went down and
Asked her.
asked how to pronounce the name, and she said Erica.
She says everybody calls me Erica, so we're gonna call her Erica too.
Erica Boldbat. So there we
Yes.
go. So and then she was -57.
Awesome person, by the way.
Is she?
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Then you have Michelle Schaefer at -69. Brittany Pruitt. Say that fast. At -74, you got Regine Howard at -75. Rhonda Copeland at -76. Kind of a little trend there. Then you got Ellen Stewart. She is at -87. Jamie Adams at -91. Carla Lewis at -93. Punchal Grish at -95. Krista Gastanou.
Yep.
At -105. Nicole Salon at -108. Don Rotella at -119. Mia Hokasima at -124. Michelle Martinez -125. Katrina Waterman -135. Annie Parker -145. Jennifer Gilsdorf -149. Danae. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Danae.
Is -154. Amy Wagner is -160. Brandy Fulmer is -162, as well as Austin Morin, and Megan Emerson was a no-show today.
Yep.
Okay.
Now
For the ladies, here we
yes,
go.
The Queens division.
So
Your leader, no doubt about it.
is Karina Grasso. She is +101. After 2, she goes 240, 250.
She's got a good look.
You got Lori Meyer at +65.
248, 217.
You got Brenna Tripp,
Good job.
+32.
Good enunciation of the name. After a 256, vaulted her up pretty good.
Yeah, she did well. Then you have Angie Dato at +10. Michelle Malley at +9. You got Cindy Joes. Is it Joes or Jews?
Joe's, I do.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. +8. Rachel Ray at +5. Harmony Tran at +2. And I'm sorry, let me go back one more. Your cut for the Duchesses is Fran Lowry
Yep.
at -52.
Yep.
All right. So some other notables here. You got Kathy Howells at -12. Amanda Noswell, or Noswell,
Noswell, I think.
Noswell, that's okay.
-13.
Emily Eckhoff at -24. Bailey Nerum at -25, as well as Chelsea Tonsing. Kelly Zaff at -26. Katrina Southers at -29, as well as Sharon Powers. Wanda Ellis at -30. Chloe Herman at -35. Haley Howard -42. Bobby Lawson at -43. Carrie Anders at -44. Brenda Tabucci at -50. Tamika Robinette is -61. Jennifer Couples is -71. Jennifer Fountain is -74. Mary Jo Turner is -75. Michelle Malin, minus 78. Jennifer Cornett, minus 79. Rena Sabo at minus 83. Alice Effendick, minus 89. Monica Garcia, minus 90. Tina Lockwood at minus 91. Isabel Ping at minus 93. Heather Smile, minus 94. Christina Marshall at minus 96. Kaylee Brock at minus 91. And Nara Sagdar at minus 114. All right, and that's it. And the cut for the Queens is currently Harmony Tran at plus 2. So from what I can tell, everybody's just like right there.
Yeah, there's a pileup. I mean, Karina obviously is bowling well.
Yeah,
she's
she
got
is.
the best look, obviously, out of everybody right now.
Yeah.
And you got a lot of people up and down, like even Sharon. So Sharon come out the gate with 2-0. Where'd she go? Sharon's like 204, then she dropped down to 167.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I did notice on that pair that they just bowled on that they were playing a little different. The right lane was a lot tighter than the left, so that will make it a little difficult, especially if you don't pick up on it right away. So kind of had to go down there and help a couple of ladies out there kind of figure out what to do over there. So, but I mean, overall, everybody seems to be doing really well. So I don't think I've seen anything too crazy. So
No, it's. I think if you could just realistically, if you're just shooting for between 190 and 2-0.
I'm going to
Every
go
game,
even lower.
I think you'll make
I'm going
that.
to say 180s.
Okay.
180s, 200. You're probably going to be safe.
Okay.
But keep in mind, spares are always the key. I had a couple of players. I'm like, hey, how you doing? It's like, oh, I'm missing a lot of spares. I'm like, well, you got to make those spares because, 9 spares is 180, 190. So.
Absolutely. Because right now, if you went 190, 190, 190, you're going to be minus what? You're then minus 20 after this, right?
Yeah.
So you're relatively in the middle of the pack.
Yeah, and that keeps you in the hunt no matter what. And especially if you're capable of shooting a game, then that if you're minus 20 and you go out there and shoot 240, 250, you're plus 30 right away.
Absolutely.
So
after 2, what do you think the cut's going to be for the Queens?
I don't know.
We're currently at 2.
Give me one more game. I got to see a little bit more breakdown here. So
why don't you wait till after Game 5, then make a call?
Nah, I'll give it to you at least by 4.
There you go.
So the characteristics of the house here at Coal Creek, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's like every house in the center or the state, the high end tends to hook a little bit more.
Actually, here, 23, 24 hook pretty good, yes.
Yep.
21, 22 starts to get a little not as hooky.
Okay.
If that's a word.
Yeah.
And then 1 through 4 hook a lot. So the outliers are the outsides.
Okay.
Then the middles all play relatively close.
Yeah, I can say that's a fair assessment. So, but typically, I think that's probably every center in the house. I would say in the country. You got the higher end.
Brand new.
It's like a bowl.
Absolutely. Because the only pair that's got my number is 19 and 20. I can strike on 19, and I'll ring a 10 on 20. If I strike on 20, I'll ring a 10 on 19. I just cannot put together massive games on that pair. The only person I've ever seen put up a massive number on that pair was our Chuck Fudge. Back in the day.
Chuck Charles?
Yes. We were bowling the Premier League, and that dude put up like 820 on that pair. I'm like, what are you doing? He couldn't miss to save his life on that pair.
Showing you how to carry that tempo.
Yeah, apparently. He ain't shot nothing good since, so there you go. Not joking.
All right. Shot there by Rachel Ray coming up. Looks pretty good.
Nice. Yep.
All right. We're going to move over a couple cameras.
We got Monica Garcia.
Yep.
Monica looks like she's got a couple spares going. There we go. See, just had to turn on, it's got a strike.
Yeah, there you
just
go.
like that.
Awesome. Looks like that pair's got a few. Looks like they got one kind of doing something there.
Carrie.
Carrie, yeah.
Carrie starts off with a turkey, spare.
Shot by Mally. I don't know that reaction. Okay, she made it.
Kathy House. Looks like she's got a clean game going. And, just put the hex on her. A nice wash out there. Chloe, struggling a little bit.
Let's see, where did we
Let's see
see
what
she
Chloe
was
does
at?
here.
Well, she's
Nice.
minus 35, so
Okay.
she's still in the hunt.
Yeah.
So
She just started up with looks like she had issues on one lane because you went split on that lane and then strike in between. So it's just one lane that had her a little bit chasing.
yeah, and I'm starting to see a pattern down there. It looks like the right lane's starting to be a little tighter for at least the last 2 games that I can tell. So I don't know if that's a trend for the entire house or not. So
Yeah, that seems to be that is true. And these middles play that way as well. The right lane's always a little tighter than the left.
okay.
For some reason, it's just nature of the beast.
Yeah. So coming up on 10, you got Sharon Power. She's working on the front 4.
Remember? That's Sharon right there. She doesn't let that 160 affect her at all. Yeah, okay.
And that should not let anybody
Exactly.
affect her.
All right, come on, Sharon. Can we get to front 5? She just came back from,
Cali, Columbia.
yes.
Oh, she got that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, she won a couple of gold medals out there. So
She's been on Senior Team USA for a while.
yeah, they Senior Team USA whacked it. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
They pretty much won every division.
Yep.
So singles,
Dana
doubles,
Ossick,
team. Yeah.
Tish Johnson,
Yep.
Sharon Powers, and
Jody Warner.
there you go. We are blessed to have 3 out of the 4 from Colorado. It's pretty
That's
strong.
awesome, man.
That is strong.
That is awesome. Speaking of Dana, I don't see her here today.
She is not.
I wonder what's up with that.
Yeah. Maybe she's vacationing.
I don't know.
She's been bowling a lot lately.
Yeah, she
So
has.
she's probably took a little vacation. Said, yeah, you know what?
Well, they do have the Colorado Springs in a couple
Queens.
of weeks.
Yes. So we'll be there for that.
Yeah, that'll be, I think, the 28th of February.
Yes. So
Roughly a month away. So.
our schedule for coming up. So today, obviously, Queens. Next week, we got the Rocky Mountain Tour.
Yep.
Week after that is the 11th. That is something on our calendar that hasn't been announced yet, so I'm going to skip that.
Well, I'll be in Cheyenne that weekend.
Will you?
Yeah, I'll be bowling the Masters in Cheyenne.
Maybe I will be too.
Is this Jeopardy now? Can I get the Jeopardy theme song?
Then
Is that what you were hiding from me?
Yes. So we are doing the Cheyenne Masters.
Nice.
We will do the
Excellent.
finals of the Cheyenne Masters.
So Sunday only?
Yes.
Okay,
So we'll be
cool.
up there for that.
Well, I guess I better make it then. So.
Yeah, I would hope so. You better do something.
Well, I guess it depends on what kind of pattern they decide to put out this year. So, I know.
What traditionally do they do up there?
Typically, it's usually what they bowl on for the Masters,
Okay.
the USBC Masters, typically, or something old. There was a mix-up. There was a mix-up last year or the year before where it was just a strike fest. It was just, you know, I love Mike. He runs a great tournament up there. I don't know if it was a miscommunication with the USBC up there and the lane guy or whoever, but whatever it was,
happens.
it is what it is.
Exactly.
You know,
Everybody
so.
bowled on the same thing, so it is what it is. But sometimes strike fest,
Well, I mean,
you have to shoot 250 every game is a problem.
pretty much. You know,
It's a
and,
problem.
You know, some people may not like this comment, but I mean, I have different equipment for different patterns. Let's put it that way. So, if a pattern's gonna give you the world, I have 5 or 6 balls that allow me to do something with that pattern. But if you were going to expect something like a traditional master shot or any sport condition or whatever, I have certain equipment that I use for that.
Absolutely.
You know, so and
Unfortunately, you brought a knife to a gunfight.
not even that.
You showed up with 2 fists.
I showed up with a handful of dirt. That was it. It was very interesting. But when I think back about it, I started bowling the tournament with urethane because I threw my first practice shot and I took out the 7-pin. I'm like, really? They're like, maybe it was just me. I threw another one, same result. I'm like, yeah, this ain't right. So, I mean, I was doing okay with urethane. Then I was like, you know what? I overthought it. Switched over to a low-end reactive. And next thing I know, Struggling to try to get there. So
Wow.
yeah, it was crazy. So
Again, nature of the beast. When you run tournaments, things happen that are sometimes out of your control. The tournament director or anybody who's there. We almost had that at the Rocky Mountain tour stop in Centennial.
oh really?
Started doing the lanes. Don, being the proprietor that he is,
Uh huh.
started walking them because they have a walker. So by the time we got to, I think it was, he had got like 4 or 5 lanes done. He started walking them, realized, oh shoot, it's the house shot. So he went back and redid them.
Oh no.
Because he could have just left it.
He could have.
But I was grateful that we caught it early, went back and did it. Got started probably 10 minutes later than we should have, which is fine. I'd rather delay that to get
Get something out there that's right.
absolutely.
So, and I'm always for that as well too. So if you guys ever bowl somewhere and they don't do that, you might want to have a conversation with your local bowling association.
especially the majors.
Yeah, definitely.
Your local tournaments, if they advertise a house shot, you know what you got going in.
Yeah, exactly.
Just nature of the beast. But if you advertise one thing or you're expecting from a Masters or a Queens or any of those big high-level tournaments, and then you go out there and all of a sudden everybody's shooting 250 and nobody can – you only have to shoot a spare to be plus 40 every game. There's a
yeah, exactly.
It can be very daunting of a task, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely for sure. So, but yeah, that's awesome. That's where that Neo Prism's going to be up there.
Yes.
So I mean, it looks like
so thanks to Mike, 2Bar,
Yep.
the whole crew up there for welcoming us.
It looks like the fingers are stretching out. That's good.
They are. Except for it takes over my Super Bowl Sunday, man. What is going on
I'm
here?
going to be there too, so
I could care less about you being there.
Well, this is my 5 seconds. Okay, we're trying to figure out because usually we get together with my folks. Me, Michelle, her mom, and my folks get together. We have wings, all that fun stuff. We watch the game. So this year might be a little different because I'm planning on making it to the top 5.
Absolutely.
So, if I don't, so be it. It is what it is. But there's always next year. So.
Absolutely.
And we're just, kind of figuring out. My mom, she's like, I hope you don't come over because you're going to be bowling. I'm like, do I take that as a good thing or a bad thing? So, one of those things.
Yeah, my Super Bowl. So, again, we were talking about food earlier, right?
Yeah.
So, only 2 times a year, I entertain eating Cheetos. The Puffs, by the way, got to. It's the Super Bowl and Thanksgiving. So, I had to miss this year because I'll be doing this. So I can't eat my big bag of Cheetos. So.
Well, and you know what? I tell you
irritated.
What. If I make it to Sunday and I don't make it to the top 5, I'll stick around with you. How's that sound?
So what if you don't make it from Saturday? You're going home.
You're on your own, bro.
Exactly.
Because I'm coming home anyway, and there's no way I'm going back up.
Awesome. No, I feel you'll be there on Sunday for sure.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
It'll be awesome. That's good.
Absolutely.
I'm glad to see
it's
that.
been an awesome event. We're just trying to bring more light to it because what I've experienced in my life is that it goes on up there. A lot of players go, but we don't hear anything back about it or see what's going on.
No, and sometimes
until a couple of days later.
Yeah, and sometimes it's hard to find results and up-to-date scores.
Absolutely.
So typically when we do go up there, Michelle's always keeping up on Facebook.
Absolutely.
Here's after game 1, game 2, game 5, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. So, that's kind of how the word kind of gets spread around up there and down here in Denver as well, too.
Exactly.
So.
And that's what we're trying to bridge that gap a little bit and get you guys the information as well as watch it. See some players from, obviously you're going to have some high levels coming from Colorado. You're going to have some super high level guys up there in Wyoming. Because they got some players up there.
Yeah.
They're not just a bunch of ranchers up there. They know how to bowl. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun time. Speaking of fun, there's Jeffrey Delaney over here. He's catching bowling balls and everything. Look out now.
Well, it's kind of funny. I was going to say I didn't want to rain on the parade, but I see a lot of a lot of staffers up here today.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a bunch of guys toting bowling balls for women.
Yeah, the ball bees? Yeah,
Yes.
we're out there because I'm one of them today. So, but, yeah, it's pretty cool. So it's nice to see that there's a lot out here. A lot of spectators,
Yes.
a lot of hubbies, wives,
Absolutely.
brothers, sisters helping out their player out there. So
Exactly.
but that's the fun part about this as well too. So
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, you're helping some of the players out as well. I'm helping some of the players out as well too. So
they are.
we've already had a few meltdowns by some of the younger ones, and
that's the thing with the younger ones. This is huge to them.
yeah, it is. And their emotions are so high
because they feel like they're letting everybody down.
Exactly.
And I try to explain to them, you're not letting me down. The fact that you're bowling, number one, is a win.
Yep.
And number two, just be yourself, do what you do. You're going to be okay.
Yep.
But they feel it, and they're like, they feel like they're letting their parents down and everybody else down. And, they're not. They're just, and I get it. It's just nature of the beast of what it is. It's there.
Yeah. And that's the good part about this. This is one of the formats I like about the Queens and the Duchesses and the Princesses, that they have all three divisions. I kind of sometimes wish that the Masters would do something like that, but that tournament's so big anyway. You
Exactly.
get people from surrounding states coming to bowl the Masters
Absolutely.
here. So I understand why it doesn't happen that way, but this is a way for all these ladies and girls and up-and-comings to get experience.
What would be awesome, and I'm not telling, yes, the Masters is great. I think here's an idea. I'm throwing this out there. Would be awesome if they did it this way. So you obviously have to have a descender for 2 days. They normally do anyways.
Yep.
So you run the A squad or the B squad. Either way, you get flip-flop. So if you're running the B squad, that's all your big level or your high-level adult players.
Okay.
Then A squad, you have your juniors. And then now, once they make it to the next day, then you're in your match play. So then it's not as many of them there. So then it gets them, because, they do have a junior masters that they bring in.
Yeah,
but I want them to be experienced with
the
higher level players.
Yeah.
A good example, and again, putting somebody a little bit of business in the street is one of our juniors that we had is extremely good. Lucas Finland.
Okay.
He's on a tear, just having a field day out there. And he went to college and he bowls very, very, very well. But I think it was last year or the year before. We went to, or I was like, here's what I want you to do, and I'll foot the bill, pay for it, don't really care. But I want you to bowl the Masters because he's already kind of the big fish in the pond of the juniors.
Okay.
So I want you to see what you're going to experience in the next year or two. So he went out there and bowled and realized, hey, these guys are pretty good. Deron Booker took him under the wing a little bit and said, hey, man, this is what you need to do. You got to get yourself a little bit of emotions under control, stuff of that nature. And that was one of his greatest lessons that he learned was, okay, I thought my game was here. I'm going next level. And he's really worked on his game. He's shot, he bowled a big tournament in Iowa, shot 300 there.
Nice.
He's won money in several places that he's bowled. Again, he's bowling in college.
Nice.
Came back here. Actually, the national JBT this year in Vegas in December, won that.
Nice.
Nice. So he's embracing and understanding, okay, I can't just rest on what I was doing. Even though I'm beating a lot of people around town, you know what? The world is much bigger than just juniors right here.
It is, and it's a humbling experience if you ever get a chance to do that, because 20 years ago I did the same thing, I was one of, not to toot my own horn, but I was one of the better players in Colorado 20 years ago. I was easily top 10, and then I tried my luck out there on tour. Started with regionals, and it was just like, okay. But, and it was different because you get humbled real quick when you're out there, and you can either
sink or swim.
Exactly. You can take it in and learn, or you could just have that attitude to where, you know what, I just can't do this. These guys are too good, But that's where you define these better players, I learned a lot out there. I chose to learn out there what to do and how to do it.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, I couldn't spend every weekend out there, but the weekends I did for the 4 years was great.
Absolutely.
It was awesome,
Yep.
So.
There's some, and we're in.
But I think everybody goes,
region.
and I believe everybody goes through that does that, that tries to do that, goes to the next level.
Yes.
So.
And being in the Southwest region, obviously we have Colorado. So everybody thinks, oh, Colorado, blah, 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 and you got the players around here. But Once you get into Texas, that's a whole different world.
Oof,
It's like its own country down there of bowlers.
A lot of good and great players come out of Texas.
Exactly.
And back when I was bowling, Pete McCordick, he said, "Do you realize that the Southwest Division of the PBA Tour is the strongest?"
Absolutely. I would argue with anybody that we got the strongest region.
Oh yeah, easily.
It is just incredible. And those players could play.
Yep.
And you learned quickly that, like you said, you're sink or swim. Figured it out. The same thing was went to a regional. I was coming back. Practice before I went, and we had the center, and thinking, I'm going out there and kill this. This is nothing. Get there and then realize, oh my goodness. So I'm driving home and I said, okay, one of two things. Either I just quit now because this ain't going well, or I figure it out. So you go back in the lab and work.
And that's all you can do. I mean, like we said, that's going to determine and put you on that next level if you want to determine to go forward or not. So
yes.
It's all up in you. It's all up to you guys. It's all what you guys want to do. So
absolutely, and don't be afraid to ask for help.
No,
that's the best thing you could ever do. There's not a player out there who could not benefit from having a second pair of eyes look at anything.
Definitely, and I totally agree with that. Yeah, there might be some of us that are a little tentative to ask for help, and sometimes, because when we're at that point in our game, we just think we know it all.
Absolutely.
But like I said, once you get out there and you bowl with those guys, and you're just like, I don't know nothing.
That's what I'm saying. You go through that phase, you think, oh man, I'm killing everybody. Then you realize,
I remember,
need some help.
Yeah, Tony Reyes back in the day when I first went out there, he was one of the few guys that opened his wing up. So I was under his wing for a little while. So great guy, sad that he passed. But another one was Mark Williams from Beaumont, Texas. When I was bowling in Texas, he was one that would open up his wing to me as well, too. There's just handfuls of guys out there that just wanted to help because they understood what was going on, So.
Absolutely.
And it was great,
Yeah, and the story I always tell our juniors is that, we had Broomfield and we did a lot, and we did some regionals, and I think it was our second one that we had.
Yeah.
Chris Barnes comes.
Yep.
He's still relatively new. I mean, he's a legend in
I bowled that regional.
He's a legend in Texas at the time, but he's not to the where he is now per se. But he's still coming up and everything, and comes in the door, and you have practice sessions on Friday. So practice happens, and we're about halfway through practice or 3/4 of the way, and at that time there wasn't name pattern, so your lane person came in who was his name was Kerry, and we're at the counter, and Chris comes up to the counter, and it's me, Kerry the lane person, and Pete McCord, and he says, if you put this out, you might as well go ahead and hand me that check now. And I'm thinking to myself, this dude, come on, really? I understand you're Chris Barnes, but this is what we're doing now. And so Kerry goes, yeah, okay, whatever. He gives him like the whatever. Chris goes out to the car. Swear to you as I'm standing there. Gets a bag or 2 more bags, so 6 new balls. Has not thrown yet. Goes out there and high flushes them like I've never seen before. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So then the whole weekend, dude just cruising. Get to the finals. And at that time, the finals was the best 2 out of 3.
Right.
He's bowling local hero Tom Carbone.
Okay.
So Tom's made it to the finals. Chris is in the finals. Best 2 out of 3. Chris comes up to the counter again. It's me, Pete, and Kerry's up there. And he said, okay, first game, I'm going to bowl his line. Second game, I'm going to bowl mine. Needless to say, he didn't mention there'd be a third game, by the way.
Right.
Tom shot 250 first game. Chris shot 279. Second game, Chris shoots like 290, and it is over. It is done and over with.
Jesus.
I mean, that dude.
He's definitely a technician.
Yes, that was one of the most impressive things I've seen in my life. That was it.
Speaking of, did you watch the tournament or the Players Championship a couple weeks ago?
I caught bits and pieces.
Well, Ryan Barnes,
yes,
when they did the first interview with Kimberly, he says, it's like, how's it feel to have, Hall of Fame mom, Hall of Fame dad sitting here back here? He's like, well, it's cool because I got my dad's physical and my mom's mental.
There you go.
And I'm like, you know what? That's going to be really tough to beat.
Absolutely.
Really tough. And he, I chalk up his debut as experience. Mm-hmm. He doesn't have a lot out there. But I mean, he threw the ball good. He bowled well. He beat a couple of good players,
Yep.
and you know his time's going to come. He's going to be like his dad and his mom when he comes full
Absolutely.
time. So
And
if he decides to go full time,
Absolutely. And
So-
I mean, to lose to any of those guys, when you get to TV and lose to any of those guys, it's not a slight. Them
No.
guys are good.
yeah,
There's a reason why they're on TV.
yep,
If you lose to, I mean, even the 50th ranked person in the world, that dude's pretty good.
yep,
That dude's no slouch. I can guarantee you that.
yep.
And then if you're losing to some of the elites, it's and
Just
I've
to
never
be
been
there
on TV,
bowling against
absolutely,
them,
but it's
yeah.
got to be daunting to get up there, and either you're bowling E.J. Tackett, Belmonte, Anthony Simonson, any of those
Any of
guys,
them,
you'd be
any
like,
of them.
oh my goodness, you know, you're feeling like, you know what, I got to throw 300 to win.
Yeah, and that's where your mental game comes into play. You
Absolutely.
just got to play your game. Let it happen. Don't try to do it.
Dude.
Just let it happen.
Absolutely, yeah, because there's nothing you can do to stop them.
Nope.
You just bowl your game, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, I can guarantee you those guys are already bet that, hey, this guy's bowling me. I don't need to do anything.
Absolutely. They're not
Because-
worried about you. They're worried about themselves.
Yep.
That's
and
the difference of
even at that point, they ain't even worried about themselves. They're just, okay, time to click the switch. Let's go.
exactly. All right, game 3 almost in the books.
Yeah, so we're going to take another break here shortly, and then we'll get back with some updated scores. So
Absolutely.
there's a, well, yeah. Chuck Charles Fudge. Hey, buddy. Yeah, we did see your comment, and you could have just simply said, Rob, just showing you how to strike on 20.
Exactly.
So, all right. So we are in game number. Is this 3 or 4?
This is 4. This is 4.
Yeah, this is game 4.
This is game 4.
Yeah. So we got 2 to go.
Yes.
We're still waiting on scores,
From
which hopefully
3. Should be coming soon. They're moving pretty quickly.
So, yeah, they are. So
they are not messing around.
it looks like some players are starting to figure this out a little bit, from what I can tell. So
a pair of 4-baggers to start the game.
Got some 4-baggers over here. We got some strikes over there. Just kind of moves moving along.
They're figuring it out.
We got a couple spare 4 over here. So yeah,
they're figuring it out, and the lanes are settling down a little bit.
Yeah, I believe so.
Who is? We'll find out here in a minute who those 2 are on 15 and 16.
I want to say
Carrie.
Well, we
and
can do
Chloe?
that right here. We can do that right here.
There we go.
Let's see here. Well, we got A and
We got A and B.
A and B. So A is Jennifer Cornett and Chloe Herman.
There you go.
They are running the front 4 so far.
Good spare there. All right, we'll get a look at A was who? Was that Chloe?
A was. Oh man, I just have to go back there again. Jennifer Cornett.
Okay, here we go. Lane 16.
Look at that. Look at that.
Awesome.
Wow, look at that.
That's 5.
That's awesome.
Oh, my.
Spit it out.
I'm trying to think of the word I want to use.
What?
We may have 2 of them.
It's possible.
Wouldn't that be something? Dude, on the same
you
pair?
know what? That would be awesome.
Would you want to go first or second?
Don't matter.
Okay.
To me, when I get to that point, it don't matter.
All right. Just check it.
Only 1.
Okay. Well, now we're down to 1, but.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, I used to worry about that, but now it's like, you know what? No. It's funny because, it's funny when you get to that point, everybody backs off. And it's like, you know what? Bowl.
Absolutely.
Just bowl,
That annoys me more than anything else.
It does. Me too.
And I'm not trying to be a jerk or be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like.
Yeah, me neither.
You didn't back off after the first 2, so why start now?
Exactly. Just bowl,
Yeah, now, if I've got 34 in a row?
No, not even.
Yeah, hey.
Not for me, just bowl.
5 and 6, I want everybody to witness. Because I'm putting it down. You can call me whatever you want, but that's what's going to happen.
With today's technology and all the cell phones, I'm sure nobody's going to miss that. But.
Oh, yeah. No. And that would be my last day picking up a bowling ball, by the way.
You would retire?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely, because everywhere you go, people are like, first time you throw a ball, they're like, oh, that's a guy who shot 900. You're not striking now? Well, yeah, I don't strike all the time.
Well, that's true.
So you could never live up to it. It would be a daunting task.
That's
I
true.
just shut it down, call it a career.
Yeah, I guess I can see that, but no, I'd still want a bowl.
No.
I don't know what, but I still want a bowl.
Nope. Done. Donezo. Bang. Good shot there.
All right, so.
We got Panetta, Chelsea.
Where are we at here? Oh, we're way down on the.
We're on 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, I got Devon.
Yep, she's getting ready to sit down. So we got Chelsea up on 6. Not a bad shot. Left just a 4-pin. Devon's getting ready to be up on 7. We got Haley Howard on 8. Come from the long line of Howards. Aaron Howard.
Yep.
Team of Honor, Aaron Howard.
Yep.
Team of Honor for Denver was just put out recently.
Yep. I didn't make that list.
Keep working on your game. You shoot 900, you'll make the list.
Nah, I probably still wouldn't make it. That's okay, though. I know where I stand. Not being like a jerk about
No.
it, but you know, I understand I know where I am personally with the sport of bowling.
Absolutely.
So, to me, I don't feel I need something
For
like
sure.
that to justify who I am, if that makes sense, or if that's
Absolutely. It's not going to be. That's not going to make me not sleep at night.
Yeah,
I mean, congratulations to everybody who made it. They
definitely,
are deserving.
Definitely deserve it. But to me, I mean, I just don't need something like that. I mean, it's just I'm comfortable and content with what I have and who I am. She's got the front 6. So over on 13 and 14, we got Michelle Malley on the front 4 as well.
They'll be on extreme left.
Very extreme left.
So we'll get to watch a little bit of, who was that? Jennifer.
Yep.
See if she can finish this off. You're just seeing Karina, a nice shot there. Karina goes spare, open, turkey.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, I was just chatting with her, and after her first shot, she's like, uh-oh. I'm like, what do you mean, uh-oh? She's like, I don't think I like that first shot. I'm like, well, it's only one shot. Just see what happens. So we're just kind of like, you know, she's like, I'm just going to do what I do, see and react. I'm like, that's very good game plan, see and react.
Absolutely.
And
the ball's telling you a story.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of whether you want to read it or interpret the story that's being told.
Yep. All right, you got Carrie going for her spare on 16. Looks
Yipper.
good.
Oh. Ooh,
I have no doubt. No doubt.
No doubt.
No doubts.
And then we have up on 17, junior.
17. Oh, right in front of us.
Come on, get home, get home.
I like the style.
Get home. All
Carry.
right.
Oh, she did carry
yes,
it. Nice.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Backdoor 6.
That's what the sport's about right there.
Yep.
Having fun right there.
Yep.
Awesome.
I'm going to go get an autograph.
Yeah, she's like, I do this all the time. This is going well.
What's her name?
Who is that? That's going to be the A bowler.
The A bowler. Let me see here. Give me a second. Astra?
I was trying to look at it back.
It's Astra. Yeah,
What's
it's
the last
Astra.
name?
It's Astra Matthews.
Yep.
Yep.
That's it.
Nice.
Awesome. Oh, nice spare there.
Look at that. Tanya Garcia.
Man,
I'm sorry.
you
Is that Tanya? No, that's Monica.
Oh, shame on you.
I'm sorry.
You're causing controversy out there.
Well, they are related.
They are truly related. That's true.
I just see more Tanya than I do her. So.
Monica comes out every so often.
Yeah, she does. She's been bowling a lot more lately, which has been good.
Absolutely. All right, Chloe. Ran into a little drought here.
Yeah.
Open spare. Let's see her get it back.
You'll see Michelle on the far left, lane 13. You'll see a ball anyway.
Hopefully it's going to be high flush. It is.
Nice.
There you go. That's the pair she shot 300 on.
Dude, I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, that's true.
You know what?
I will take the bullet for this one if she doesn't get there. If she misses the next one. If she goes and gets 11 and then 9 counts, that's not a me
no,
problem.
That's all you because you already said it.
That's not a me
you
problem.
already said it.
No.
She's going to take you out back.
All right, Mary Jo's up on 17. Mary Jo, open turkey.
Yep.
Looking for a 4-bagger.
A little
Comes in high, yeah.
All right, we'll stick here real quick. We'll watch Katrina Waterman.
Oh, she's got 7. We keep missing her. Maybe that's the best thing. We keep missing her make her shot. Jennifer.
No, we've been
She's
watching.
got the front 7.
I know, we've been watching.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Lucky.
We're missing a sheet.
Yep. But we can start with the princesses.
Okay.
So in the princess division, your current cut is minus 127. Your current leader is one Lucia Giambre. She's won 156, 212, 203. Puts her at minus 29. Gianna Panetta's in second at minus 58. Kayla Wood has moved herself up in the third. And Jillian Chasen is in fourth. So you're cut minus 127 for the princess division.
Nice.
Duchess.
We got Justine Jones continuing to lead the pack there. She's at minus 39.
Bridget Howard
Yeah.
moved up.
Yeah,
Shot
Regina.
223 game 3.
Puts her at minus 52. Tina Seagroves at minus 75. She kind of had a bad game there. Kind of see a little trend there. I'm not sure that's a good thing or not.
It means game 4 is going to be good.
Yeah, if it goes that way, yeah.
Exactly.
It's like a Dutch 200 on scores anyway.
Exactly.
Let's see here. We were at Rose Birch. She's at minus 82. She had a bad game that third game, but keeps her up there. And your cut right now is Kaylee Belton at minus 86.
And the trend looks like for the Duchess is nobody really did great game 4 with the exception of Regine Howard. That's why she made that big jump.
Yep.
So shooting at 159 really did not hurt her.
No, it doesn't look like it because they're all right there, yeah.
That little bit of transition, I mean, and their skill level's good. It's just that they're not figuring out that transition as quickly as the Queens.
Yes, correct. So we got Amy. Nope, wrong ones. Jennifer Cornett, she is looking at filling the 8th frame with a strike. And she's up.
Uh-oh, that one's high.
She carries.
There we go. All right.
She's
Queens.
on the front end. I guess
Yes,
we're
she
not
is.
going anywhere. We're going to stay right here on the view for a while.
She's making sure we don't leave.
Yes. Okay. So for the Queens, you got Karina Grasso. She shoots 184 game 3 to drop her down to plus 85. You got Brenna Tripp at plus 76. She shot 244 that last game. Emily Eckhoff, she fell down to Maya plus 27. She shot 162 game 3. Amanda Noswell, she shot 172.
Yep.
I'm sorry, 213 to put her at 0, as well as Angie Dado. She shot 190. Harmony Tran shot 190 to go to minus Sharon Powers at minus 9. She shot 220. Michelle Malley is your cut at minus 14. She came off a 177 game. You got Chelsea Tonsing at minus 22. You got Carrie Enders at minus 25. Cindy Joes at minus 27. You got two players, Chloe Herman and Michelle Malin at minus 31. Rachel Ray at minus 32. Kathy Hells at minus 33. Katrina Southers at minus 47. Jennifer Fountain at minus 52. Haley Howard at minus 55. Lori Mayer minus 66. And Wanda Ellis at minus 70. That rounds out your top 20. Notables, you've got Tamika Robinette at minus 73. Bobby Lawson at minus 81. Marie-Jo Turner at minus 82. Bailey Nurum at minus 85. Kelly Zapp at minus 93, as well as Rena Savo.
And Jennifer, or she's minus 95, I guess. Yeah.
Jennifer Couples at minus 95. That's about it at the moment. So Jennifer Cornett, she's a minus 145. She goes 163, 158, 134. And right now she is flirting with the big game.
Wow. You want to talk about digging yourself out of the ditch?
You know what?
She's got a backhoe and everything else. Whoop, taking everything out of it.
She's got big machinery taking all that out, because that would be a phenomenal jump. Could you imagine being like that?
Oh, let's hope it happens.
I hope so, because that would be sweet to see.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, anything, if she gets the next one and maybe the first one, that's huge.
Yeah, absolutely. She's moving up the charts.
Yeah,
There's
I don't
no
care what
doubts about
anybody
that.
says.
And it goes to show you that sometimes, you struggle, and then you start popping it off, and you just got to keep, when you can get it, go get it.
Yep.
And what I was looking at, I was looking at Angie Dado. She goes 198, 212, 190. That is a crazy way to get to zero. She's just hovering around those numbers.
Like,
can't get something big, can't do anything wrong.
Just doing this, doing that.
Absolutely. All right, here we go.
Awesome.
Jennifer, come on. Let's get the front nine here.
I like it.
That's going high, too. All right.
Okay. Well, that's still a huge jump. If you can finish
Absolutely.
this out, that puts her in the 270s. So
Absolutely.
from minus 135.
I think she's feeling the last couple.
I'm sorry, 145.
She was
Puts her at minus
she was
70.
Yeah.
And that moves her. And that will jump her up into the top 20 at least, as it sits. So, all right. So Michelle Malley ended her streak after 6, it looks like. And she went 10 pin, 10 pin.
And Karina picked up where she left off.
Pretty much, yeah.
Nice. Jennifer, nice spare. She's in the 240s minimum.
Yep, 240s minimum.
Which is, like I said, she's jumping to the middle of the pack just like that.
Yep. Easily and quickly.
Yes.
All right, let's move on over here on the other end. Let's see what we got going on down here real quick.
We got Dato. She looks like she's struggling. This game, spare, strike, open, spare, split, baby split. And she does convert that.
Nice. So where are we at? Game 3. So after game 3. I'm going to go out on a limb and say the cut's going to be at least minus 27 for the Queens.
Hold on, let me get a pencil.
Here.
Because I don't want you going back on what you said, like you did last time. All right.
Well, last time win.
Queens, you're saying what?
Minus 27.
I'm going to call. Let's say.
That's a good number, huh?
That is a pretty good number.
It's okay.
You know what? I'm going to say it is going to be minus 10.
That's a good number, too, right there. I like that.
All right, how about Duchess? It's a little harder.
Yeah, it's going to be a little tougher.
They're currently at minus 86.
I'm going to stay at 86.
Okay. I'm taking minus 110. I think it's going to go down a little bit. They're, like I said, they have a little problems at that stage. At this stage, they have a little bit of problems with the transitions.
Right.
But if I could see it going a little bit higher. Princess, that one I couldn't pick in a million years. So you're at the halfway point of 127. It's probably going to get to 180.
Think so?
Probably. Because what happens with the princesses is as it gets closer, they start pressing a little bit because they're trying to chase that number to try to get in. And that's all of them. So then they all go in reverse a little bit.
175 under.
Okay. You know, if the Princess get the plus, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be. That'd be great.
Looks like we're finishing up on 21-22. We got Dato up again. 3-6.
We're about done over there as well.
Yeah.
Huh?
They're moving. There's no doubts about it.
Well, Miss Jennifer, she has doubled in the 10th.
Yes.
She.
Man,
we kind of lost
stop
track
watching
there.
her, man.
Yeah,
Every time we don't watch her, she strikes.
She just shot 270.
Wow. Incredible.
That is impressive.
Absolutely.
Very impressive.
Absolutely. Uh-oh.
What happened?
I think we're missing a ball.
Oh, don't do it
They
now.
took her ball away from her. There it is.
These guys are killing me.
They're trying to ice me now. That's going to be the high game of the tournament.
Wasn't there a tournament out in the Midwest, the Hoinky?
Uh-huh.
Is it, where they do stuff like that?
Yep.
Where if you got a player that's sitting on 6, 7 in a row, they'll take their ball out of the back and just sit it on the counter for a while.
Absolutely.
She shoots 277. Great
High
game by Jennifer.
so far. Absolutely.
Yes, high game of the day.
Absolutely. So plus 70 off of her one, where's she at? 140 under? So she cut it in half?
One more. 140, yeah, so she cut that in half.
Just like that.
So she's like minus 72 or something like that.
Wow.
from 145.
There's a new
impressive.
player in the middle of the pack.
That is impressive.
Absolutely.
Very impressive. Very impressive.
Yes.
Sorry, that's all I got.
Yeah, I know. It was awesome. Absolutely awesome. And she's saying, one friend, good job. Very great bowling.
It's all right.
There you go. She's so
It's a good positive
assuming
attitude.
by that, she's not had 300 yet. So
Yes.
to shoot 277 in the Queens,
It's a major tournament.
that's almost like a 300 in league.
It is.
So she, yeah, absolutely. Get her.
Yeah.
If you're friends with her, you will see this picture on Facebook. I guarantee
Very
you.
soon. Very soon. All right, so it looks like they're
Finishing
7 and
up
8
game
are
four.
about a half a game.
Yeah,
I
a
don't
little
know
bit
if that's
behind.
4 or if that's 5.
I think
for
that's
them.
4. Looks like 4. They still got on the board. 4's done. 4's done. So 17-18 is behind
Finishing
a little
up.
bit, and
Nice shot by Curry.
7 and 8.
So let's. Where's this at?
There's our other junior who won last at
Oh,
JBT.
no.
Come on.
Oh no!
Come on. It's
She,
all right.
she bailed on it quick
Yes,
though.
she did. She bailed on it. Like, I'm out of here.
There's Rachel Ray on 10.
But the most impressive thing is we've got 3 really young youngsters out here competing.
Yes, we do.
They're not afraid. They're just come out and we're going to bowl and have a good time.
Yep.
And here she goes. Come on. Make the spare. Nope, that's going to hook.
Yeah.
It's okay. She's just having a good old time.
That's awesome. I assume that's her mom.
Or somebody had the same jersey. One of the
Oh,
two.
I don't know. Let's see. I can't see what her name is.
She's going to be the G bowler.
Wrong. Give me a second here. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
That's good. I got to make sure I didn't touch it.